prior to that, it really blindsides you. It just comes out of nowhere. It changes your life. It upsets the balance that you've established for yourself. And it takes you to places where you never thought you'd go before, right? Previously, I've been a paramedic for the Chicago Fire Department since 2000, so I'm currently a firefighter paramedic. You're providing health care to people throughout the city, visitors and citizens alike, in all sorts of situations. And to switch over and become a patient is a very humbling experience. So you go from sitting on the chair next to the bed to laying on the bed and being checked out, being looked at, and being talked about your prognosis. Talk about, hey, you're doing well, you're not doing well, this is working, that's not working. And Dr. Gordon was on top of things immediately after I got assigned to him. So I, by chance, through Dr. Perlman in the emergency room that I knew from the ambulances, he referred me to a surgeon who referred directly up to Dr. Gordon. And within 48 hours, I was in his office from that surgery to working with him. And at that point, I experienced what it's like to be part of a true healthcare holistic effect. Everybody doing their own specialty, working on their own things, bringing things together to answer your questions. And Dr. Gordon and his staff coordinated that. And everybody here at Northwestern was fantastic and just on top of it. So since that diagnosis, Mike also has the same feeling as I do, that it's important for us to give back, and it's important for us to help the next people diagnosed, just as Dr. Gordon has, so that we can make their journey through this experience easier as well. So on that, thank you, Dr. Gordon. I appreciate the last 6 years of additional life you've given me. So thank you.
I would like now to ask Ashley Bloom from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Bloom. I'm the Senior Director of Special Events for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. On behalf of LLS and blood cancer patients everywhere, thank you for your continued efforts in the fight against cancer. LLS is the largest voluntary health organization dedicated to funding research, finding cures, and ensuring access to treatments for blood cancer patients. Since 2000, approximately 40% of the newly FDA-approved cancer drugs were for blood cancer, and some are now used to treat other forms of cancer and non-malignant diseases. Despite all our great successes, more than 1/3 of blood cancer patients still do not survive 5 years after diagnosis. This is why healthcare professionals like Dr. Gordon are so important to our community. Those, along with their teams, are on the front lines every day, ensuring that patients are receiving the best care and are provided the best resources possible. Because of the work that you are doing, we've seen survival rates increase exponentially and new treatment options emerge. Because of you, countless patients will get to spend this holiday season with their families, 2 of whom are here today, Chicago firefighters Patrick Jessee and Lt. Schubert. Because of you, the landscape of cancer care is changing and there is hope for tomorrow. At LLS, we have a saying, we are saving lives, not someday, but today. With the public support and the continued collaboration between healthcare institutions like Northwestern Memorial Hospital, the Lurie Cancer Center, and healthcare professionals like Dr. Gordon, we are well on our way to making someday today. Dr. Gordon, congratulations on this very special recognition, and thank you for all that you do.
So at this point, I would like to ask Chief Richard Edgeworth from the Chicago Fire Department to come here and present.
Good afternoon. First off, Dr. Leo Gordon, your family, Northwestern Hospital, the entire staff, you are our unsung heroes. And when I say that, there's many ways we're all the same. The fire department, we go out and we can prevent things, which medicine does. We try to prevent things before they happen. And then we also respond to things and deal with things. Many times our paths cross, and as Patrick Jessee mentioned, a lot of times we bring people to the hospital, and then it ends there, and it's in the good hands of the hospital to take care of our loved ones, our family members, and in this case, our second family members, which is our firefighters and our paramedics. This is a great day. Your dedication, your passion for what you do does not go unnoticed. So at this time, if I could have yourself, Dr. Leo, your family, and any of your staff, if you want to come up next to me, we have an award that I would like to present to you. Yeah, if there's any staff, please come on.
Come on, Betsy.
We know it's a team effort. You know who they are.
I know they are.
They're being shy. And that's one thing that you see here. In your profession and our profession, we learn to be humble. It's our job. We're professionals. That's what we do. So it is hard to accept awards, but I know you have a great team, and sometimes you do need to be acknowledged. So at this time, I'd like to present on behalf of Mayor Rahm Emanuel, Chicago Fire Commissioner Jose Santiago, the City of Chicago, a resolution adopted by the City Council of the City of Chicago, presented by Alderman Nick Spazzato on October 11, 2017. Nick is also a retired firefighter from Chicago Fire Department. Whereas the month of September has been designated as National Blood Cancer Awareness Month by the United States Congress in 2010 to bring awareness to research and patient advocacy for all types of blood cancers that are estimated to affect 172,910 people in the United States in 2017. Whereas approximately every 3 minutes, one person in the United States is diagnosed with a blood cancer, the continual research and improvements in treatments and patient care has increased the survival of blood cancer patients from 40% in 1960 to 89% in 2017. For Hodgkin's lymphoma, 31% in 1960 to 73% in 2017 for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and 14% in 1960 to 63% in 2017 for leukemia. And whereas firefighting is an inherently dangerous job, including the unforeseen risks associated with cancers and a greater than 50% chance of blood cancers for firefighters over the general population. And whereas fire paramedic Patrick Jessee of the Chicago Fire Department began his treatment for a rare, aggressive form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2011 under the care of Dr. Leo Gordon and the rest of the medical professionals at the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center, who saved his life and allowed him to thrive and return to full duty as an active member of the Chicago Fire Department. Whereas Lieutenant EMT Michael Schubert of the Chicago Fire Department began his treatment for Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2015 under the care of Dr. Leo Gordon, who saved his life and allowed him to return as an active member of the Chicago Fire Department as a relief officer in the 1st District of downtown Chicago. And whereas Leo, my eyes are J.
Good.
I have eye treatment too. Leo I. Gordon, MD, his tireless and relentless cared for blood cancer patients since his graduation from medical school at the University of Cincinnati in 1973, completing his residency at the University of Chicago in 1976, beginning his service at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in 1979, and instructing generations of physicians in hematology and oncology at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine. His relentless work has contributed to the survival and betterment of thousands of patients and Chicagoans all over the past 44 years. And whereas the Cancer Center was established in 1974 and dedicated as the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center in 1991 to treat all types of cancer. In 2017, the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center was designated as the best cancer care center in Illinois and the Chicago metro region by U.S. News ranking 13th on a prestigious Best Hospital Honor Roll, and ranking nationally as 16th in cancer care. Has demonstrated a continual commitment to the care of cancer patients throughout Chicago, both citizens and city servants. Whereas we, the mayor and members of the City Council of Chicago, are cognizant and deeply appreciative of the excellence of care provided to the citizens of this great city by Northwestern Memorial Hospital, Leo I. Gordon, MD, and his high caliber staff. Now therefore, be it resolved that we, the mayor and the members of the City Council of the City of Chicago, gathered here in Assembly this 11th day of October 2017, do hereby express our gratitude and appreciation to Leo I. Gordon, MD, and the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center of Northwestern Memorial Hospital for their dedication and outstanding contributions to the City of Chicago and the health of its people. Be it further resolved that a suitable copy of this resolution be prepared for presentation to Leo I. Gordon, MD, and the Robert H. Lurie Cancer Center of Northwestern Memorial Hospital. Rahm Emanuel, Mayor of Chicago.
Sure. Absolutely. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to say something or not. But what I will say is I see these people every day, and I had absolutely no clue that this was going on. I mean, it must be pretty easy to pull the wool over because I had no idea. But I am very appreciative of everybody here, and thank you.
Okay, on behalf of Northwestern Medicine and the Lurie Cancer Center, I want to thank you all for being here this afternoon. The event is completed. Thank you.